Her brother's fist still throbbed against my jaw when the ultimatum landed. Apologize or leave. Everyone watched the bonfire, pretending not to hear. Even she, my wife, studied her wine like it held answers. I wiped blood from my lip, tasted smoke and contempt, felt my pulse settle into calculation. No apology, just a decision. I walked inside, booked a one-way ticket before the Wi-Fi could falter, and left through the side gate. The party music swallowed my footsteps. By morning, their group chat blurred with frantic pings. "Where are you? Come back, we're family." I powered down the phone at 30,000 feet, the ridgeline shrinking beneath the wing. Too late. 3 weeks earlier, I'd noticed whispers trade places with smiles. Private jokes clutched like contraband whenever I entered a room. Her sister called me paranoid. Her father called it stress. But stress doesn't forge duplicate apartment keys or hide debit alerts at 2 a.m. I traced small things instead of confronting big ones. Coffee charges 2 towns over, lipstick on receipts she never wore, an unfamiliar ringtone she silenced too fast. Denial tried to bloom. I pruned it with spreadsheets. Money doesn't lie, only people do. The reunion was supposed to reset us, they said. Lakeside cabins, kumbaya, drunken toasts. Instead, the brother provoked. The cousins laughed. The sisters circled like sharks. I took the bait, words sharp, truths blurted. They chose sides, not mine. In the new city, I rented a studio overlooking freight tracks. Noise kept thoughts orderly. While they spammed voicemail, I audited our shared cloud. Found hidden folders, vacation selfies with a friend from yoga, rental contracts signed in my absence, a draft prenup revision naming me liability. I hired a quiet investigator, not for revenge, for clarity. He confirmed the affair, traced shell companies funneling marital assets into an LLC under her maiden name. The family helped. Of course they did. Each discovery cooled me further. Steel poured into veins once warm. I opened a separate account, moved my paycheck, froze joint credit, and scheduled alerts on every property deed. No confrontation yet. Numbers first, emotions later, if at all. A week later, the investigator delivered a manila envelope. Hotel security footage. Her sister, and the so-called yoga friend signing closing documents for a condo. My signature forged. I sent a single group email with attachments, subject line, audit findings. No body text. Silence carries farther than rage. 12 minutes later, the calls began anew, this time frantic, edges of words frayed. I answered none. I simply forwarded the files to the Mortgage Fraud Division, CCing their family attorney. Truth, notarized. They finally tracked me to the city, ambushed me outside the rail station. Her eyes were swollen, voice raw. "We can explain." I held up a thumb drive. "All explanations are inside. Prosecutor has a copy." Her sister's bravado cracked. "You wouldn't." I already did. I slid a single sheet across a metal bench. Divorce papers signed on my side, asset list blank on hers. Cooperate, keep your freedom. Fight, and every forged document goes public. Their father sagged, decades of dynasty collapsing into one exhale. He signed as witness with a trembling pen. I watched them leave, cluster of implosion headed back to a life now made of glass shards. No triumph, just release. That night, freight trains screamed past my window, drowning the final buzz of a phone that would soon be recycled. Some ties sever with blunt force. Others dissolve the moment you choose a departure gate without a return flight. I slept soundly, the steady clatter of rails reminding me, leaving is sometimes the loudest verdict of all.